What's good, YouTube? It's Young Precise here, back out with another video. And like I said before, we're only bringing out straight bangers. We're on the road to 5K subscribers. So anybody watching this video, if you like 2K content, if you want to see 2K19 content when that comes out, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And this video right here is a banger. Right now, what you're watching is the gameplay from when we played the 87th ranked team. We've only played a couple top 100 teams, and this was the best one by far. So I gotta bring this whole entire gameplay out for you. Anything that gets cut out is like a foul or bringing the ball up the court. I just cut out meaningless like parts of the gameplay. Like you'll see every single basket, every single free throw, everything in this gameplay. That's why it's so long. But starting off, this is my team, Wolfpack. I made a video on it previously. If you want to keep up with us, we have a Twitter. I'll keep that in the link down in the description. We have a Twitter. We showed out everything, every single game. Our record at this time was like 105-9. Right now we're like 109-9. So we've been playing pretty good, and obviously we beat this team. But this team is actually a really good team. Like I said, 87th ranked team. We're coming for that top 100. But I'm going to start talking about the gameplay. This was our first game online too. So as soon as we got on, we were playing with our new power forward Tears. Our old power forward Dominican, he's going back to the Dominican Republic. Like he's going there on vacation. So he's not going to be able to play with us anymore. So we have this new power forward. We're just getting online, and we have to play comp right away. So we started off really bad because, you know, our first game on. See, we're making meaningless passes right here, and they were stealing it a lot in the first quarter. We had to really get our whole offense situated. We were making bad passes, just throwing it around, and they were like reading everything. And like our pick and roll was a little bit sloppy. I wasn't playing it as aggressive as I should, and that was pretty much it. But our defense is always on point. You see Tears had that perfect rotation. He's that sharp shooting paint protector, so we always have him rotate down low, and our pick and roll was working.
Good take, boy. Let's go. Big take.
You can see right there, Kel got the and one. He's our sharp shooting rebounder. He can play inside, outside, set screens. That's what he's most like versatile and used for. So you can see this team was running a 5-out with a playmaking shot creator. So what we were trying to do was rotate our bigs down low, and then have OG, who is our primary defender up there at the top, come back out. He could test that floater pretty well right there, and we're on the fast break. But Snag, he had a wide open dunk right there, but our problem on the fast break is that we don't attack the basket enough. We always try and get a 3 on a fast break, which is why we're this is why our offense is stuck right now. We're making meaningless passes. I had OG right there wide open in the left corner, but Kale bails us out with that dunk, and we were playing sloppy, but we're up 5 points in the first quarter. So we're not the only ones playing sloppy. They take a bad shot right there. Tears gets the rebound. I had Snag right there on the open dunk. I don't know why I passed it to him. Then he had that wide open 3 right there, and he clanks it. That's just like a bad animation, really. Kel gets a steal though, so we're slowing it up, and we're just coming back up the court. We're just trying to get situated because we were like really sloppy at the very beginning. So our pick and roll game is just me and Kel. He can pop or he can roll, because since he has that rebounder, he kind of has like the inside presence of a glass cleaner. So they switch right there, and this is where we kind of get stuck. Like I had a layup right there, so then I ended up taking a bad layup later. We get stuck once they switch, and then we're trying to get something open. It's a problem where like I'm down low and the center's on me, and he's outside and the guard's on him. It's like, it's hard to guard. But right here, I kill that center. The center could not guard that elite 3 for a second right there, but they were trying to clamp me up on 3s. You'll see throughout this whole gameplay it really doesn't work, but we had perfect rotation right there. Tears gets the block. We didn't get the ball back though, and then we're rotating perfectly again. If you did not notice already, we run a perfect 3-2. We usually clamp up 5-out. This is the only like 5-out team that really could stop us. We should have got that ball right there, but it didn't happen, so they inbounded it. Missed a wide open 3, 8 seconds on the clock. We're running up the court. I just pass it over to Snag, trying to get something to happen. Tears gets an open look, and it doesn't go in. So not a bad first quarter for, you know, being our first game online, playing against the 87th ranked team. Right here, like OG thought Kel was going in, Kel thought OG was staying in, so we ended up just giving him a wide open 2 right there. Right here, I made a bad pass throwing it into the corner, but they got a 3-second call, so that's an easy free throw, easy point right there. And I come around the screen here. We're just playing pick and roll. That's our offense. Literally just pick and roll or pick and pop. And we have shooters all around us. So if anybody helps in the paint or helps anywhere else, we are leaving shooters open. I was like we had no other option right there. So I had to throw it into the corner, just try and get a shot up. And we fouled to stop the fast break. Literally showing you every single part of this gameplay. This team was, you know, obviously a 5-out team that got there by doing 5-out. Their record was like 350-50. So they had like an 85 win percentage, is like very good if you're in the top 100 and you play comp pro-am. Like some of the top teams only have their win percentages in the 70s, which is still very good when you're playing comp 24/7. But you see Kel gets those inside layups. He's really good at those right there. We collapse perfectly, rotate it absolutely perfectly, and we come up with that steal because they forced the pass. Snag was very good at getting steals, reading passes, reading passing lanes, all that type of stuff. Right here, I threw a bad pass to him, just trying to get it back. But this point guard, he has like one of those like that defensive presence where he's always on top of you 24/7. I felt like I had nowhere to go, especially in the very beginning.
Yep, that's me.
And you see right there, OG calling it out, that was him. He rotated a little bit late, which ended up in giving a 3. And around in this like second, third quarter range, we started giving up a lot of 3s because what happens is we try and rotate and we end up double teaming inside the paint, which opens 3s up. So we have to have one person pick up in the paint and then the other person run back out to the 3-point line. But this is our kind of game plan right here, the pick and pop or the pick and roll. So either Kel's rolling and I'm trying to get a 3, or he's popping and I'm trying to get a layup, which works pretty much all the time. It's like our patented offense. And right here I'm just isoing the center and Kel gets that easy dunk on the guard. You can see he definitely knows how to score inside. He knows how to get like cut around them. Right there, Tears was a little like sleeping a little bit while ball watching. It happens a lot, but right there, another pop and a layup, so it's simple. And OG, like, we try to collapse, and there's the double team. See where you're talking about. Snag gets caught reaching, trying to play the passing lane, and we give up an open 3. But we're still, up 15 in the second. We're not really too worried. But like I said, we're going to start giving up 3s. They leave Tears wide open. He is a sharp shooting rim protector, so of course he can knock down that 3. A very simple offense. Like I said, we're just driving and kicking, trying to get a 3. You see OG right there sagging a little bit, so he gives up an open 3. So they start coming back because they start getting all those 3s. Our offense is a little bit stuck right now. I had Tears wide open. I threw the pass late, which is, if you have someone open and you don't pass it, it's not even worth trying to pass it. And then Kel tried pump faking right there and goes up with a bad layup, just a bad animation, and then they turn it around and miss a 3 wide open. Wow, and then he misses it again, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Missing wide open 3s. They just end up calling a timeout, like right there. So they didn't really know what to do. Then they tried running this play with a couple seconds left that I have no idea what the point of that was, and they just forced up a bad shot, and that was it. That's halftime. I was player to have 12 points, 8 assists. Other point guard had 11.6 assists. But we were shooting better. We shot very good this game. OG gets broken right there. Nobody collapses, but he does a floater, so it really wouldn't matter if Kel or Tears ran in there anyway. He was just trying to get those floaters, which is, part of 5 hours. If you get an ankle breaker, you're pretty much always gonna score. Tears wide open right there. That was a good driving kick. What I noticed was that throughout the game, they started having that big on the right side help a lot more. Right there, Tears got like sleepy, just forgot about the guy, and then they get that steal on the pick and roll, which is like, they've tried it like 10 times at this point, and they got 1 steal off of it, which led into a 3, and we lost the lead, which is not cool. So we ran a play for Snag right there, got him open on the 3. Snag is very good off the ball at moving and stuff, trying to get open, and then they force up another bad shot right there. They were doing a lot of bad shots, taking a lot of bad looks that really aren't good. We get OG wide open there, but Kel is also wide open. Sharpshooting rebounder can make those all the time. They were using a rebounding stretch 5, which I don't know. There's really no point in having rebound in secondary when you can still shoot just as well. We're gonna fouling right here because when that point guard drives in and 5 out, Kel's gonna go in and try and jump and just block him because he really has nothing else. And the center left me open right there. I should have took that shot, but then I come around and shoot. Whatever, green or lightly contested. I missed the look, so I got a different one, and we're up by about 6 points right here. See, they run that 5 out. They got that cut on the wing.
Yeah, keep ball walking. That's me. Nah, that's me.
You see Tears is saying that's me, because that is, he's just ball watching, not ready for it. But we usually are always on point on those cuts, and I get the dunk right there because they were watching for Kel's pops. He was getting a lot of 3s. Now Kel helped there. We should have rotated a little bit better, but he was still kind of there. Not really too bad defense. Snag really could have, we don't really attack the basket enough, which is something we got to work on. If someone has the ball and they have a lane, we should attack the basket. See, I'm very aggressive going into the paint because I know if I can even get a layup up, I should take it. And right there,
that's our bad rotation. It sagged me in, bro. That's the problem.
OG saying it sags him in. We just gave up an open 3 because we couldn't rotate right. And look, they're double teaming Kel, watching out for that pop, so I'm getting easy layups. Only up by 5. This game is close. They kind of worked their way back into it just by getting 3s and, you know, exposing us on our rotations. And then OG sags a little bit. That's an easy mid-range for a shot creator. Right here we do an inbound play, but Kel misses that layup because they had also a 2-way stretch in his face, and then the shot creator gets another easy mid-range. So, you know, only up by 1 in the 3rd quarter now. So we got to kind of score here. Like, it's very important to do so. We run another play for a snag, get him open again, and he bangs that clutch 3. He is always hitting clutch 3s. He is our pure sharpshooter, 6'10 small forward. Look, we get exposed for rotations again. Snag should have dropped. OG should have came back out if Kel picks up. We got to rotate even faster.
Let's go!
And you see right there, with 0.6 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, they end up fouling me on the 3-point line by reaching when I was going up for 3. So I got 3 easy free throws right there. It gives us a nice 4-point lead going into the 4th quarter. Right here, the center picks up on me, so Kel has a little bit of a baby inside, but we ended up passing it around, trying to get Kel wide open. But look, center can't guard me on the 3-point line. It's simple. So they're coming back in 5 out. That's what they've been running basically the entire game. OG sags a little bit, and he gets that wide open 3. He was trying to just watch for the blow by, but he ends up giving a shot off. And, you know, it's a shot creator. You think he really can't make a 3, but they definitely can. You know, that's a very popular build right there, that we exposed him on their pick and roll where the guard didn't switch. You see OG's got his dog barking in the background. And then we get the cut right there. Perfect rotation. And then rotate back. See, we got perfect communication on that. OG with the perfect defense. I think that was the game changer right there. Where we actually, stopped them on defense. Stopped the fight completely. And then we took advantage of it and scored. 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter. The game's pretty much over, up by 8. And that's pretty much the game, you know. We just started clamping up the 5 out, rotating perfectly. OG started clamping up the shot creator. He really had, look, this guy had nowhere to go, literally nowhere. And their off-ball cuts weren't working. We were able to start clamping them up. Look, he jumps in his face, gets him to finally miss those mid-range shots. They get their own rebound, but we get the steal. They didn't make a pass quick enough. So now we're just going to slow it down. They're going to foul. We're just trying to, like, run away with this lead. And this is where I'm talking about that defensive presence by the guard. He's pushing me all the way back to half court. So I'm forced to pass the ball to Kel, and it was a perfect split right there. You got around that center. OG trying to clamp up this guard once again, and you know, he did that little cheese thing where he doesn't go up. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Right here, I'm just trying to like get around, get Snag open, trying to get it back. We're resetting right here, up by 9. Snag goes in for a nice cut, gets around him. 6'10 sharpshooter, can still go up with that nice standing dunk, and then gets around OG right there. Kind of just runs right around and goes up for the dunk. That's the cheesiest part of 5 out. We ended up stopped rotating. We just left OG on the island. And right there on offense, you see that paint protector tried to play me a little bit by going off on tiers, and then ended up getting the steal. I don't really think he meant to do that. That was probably going to be a wide open 3. That guy was helping in the paint a lot throughout the game. So we only got a minute left. Really nothing going on. Just trying to finish this game out. Trying to get Snag open right here. So I pass it out to him. I'm wide open at the end, and that's the dagger right there. That game's over basically, up by 10 with a minute left. They get that wide open mid-range right there. That's going to go in. It doesn't really matter. There's no chance of them coming back at all. So I just step back, pass it down to Snag, pass it open to OG. He forces a bad shot right there.
Good board.
Tears gets the rebound.
Bring it out. Good shot.
Yeah,
good fucking dagger.
That's the dagger. 35 points, 14 assists, 13 of 17. And that's pretty much the game. So if you guys enjoy these Pro-Am videos, make sure you let me know down in the comment section below. I can bring more competitive Pro-Am games just to come. And also, 2K19, gonna be grinding, so make sure you subscribe. Also, if you want to see more videos all summer, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video if you enjoy Pro-Am videos. You know, I'm only gonna be posting the comp videos. Also, I've been dropping Pro-Am mixtapes from all like my highlights. If you enjoyed those or you've never seen them before, make sure you check those out. And that's pretty much it. This game's over. If you guys enjoyed, like I said, make sure to leave a like. And yeah, it's been Young Precise. I'm out.
Fucking
Peace.
dagger.
Let's go. Now I get to eat my shrimp lo mein. Woo!
Big ass cock team, dog.